Hello friends, Arthur here and we're in showcase number 30, as always hosted by Ronan, and we have a lot of really interesting and somehow weird track, and we start with Ronan gave me this idea by Dapper Duck, and it's a really hard track for the beginning. First thing, it's this narrow start with basically black ice at some point that you need to be really precise, and after that on the web, like checkpoint 2 I guess, it's hidden reverse driving. So if you even do like this black ice and you won't notice this change of direction, you will fall off. I did it like a couple times, and yeah, this is hard for the beginning. Zip Combat V1, and I would say this is a great track for learning how to use paraglide, how to fly in Zipkis. It gives you quite wide room and you need to avoid all obstacles like upside down, left, right, do everything. You can't go really up because you crash, you can go in the water, you also like dying. So I feel it's nice. I know that people can do this track really low near the water and receive the best time, but as practice, this is a great track. Dead Space V2 by Gearwork Dragon. Nice track. I really can't say something like bad about it. I don't think it's hard. Maybe some transition lines would be not so visible, usable, but in most cases you can do it just right from the beginning. I believe my pain point, it was that basically my skill issue. I do it several times and each time I try to go on the risky finish, and twice for my lucky attempt I would say, I hit the barrier and I wasn't unlucky, so I didn't go through the finish and didn't have enough speed to go into the normal one. So yeah, but yeah, nice fun track. ATZ by Travesty. I don't know what is ATZ. I assume that at the end it's Zipkis. What is AT? I don't know. But it's quite long track, like minute and a half, knowing how I can drive and how many attempts I need and how inconsistent I am. I definitely need more than 3 attempts just to figure it out, because my time will be around like 140 or even 2 minutes. A lot of transitions, a lot of, for my taste, a lot of hard elements like outer pipe from sand. After that, a lot of paraglide. At least they all have like guiding arrows, so you understand where you need to go. But well, I complete probably like last 3 showcases that I'm really bad in paragliding, so I need more skills. But on this track, I even didn't get to the paraglide part. I always were losing around pipes, especially the second one, and yeah, it's hard. And no, I'm wrong. Once I go into paraglide, but I didn't have enough speed and skills to finish it up. So yeah, just looks how just Maki do it, and he's do it as always pretty perfectly. And yes, if you have some suggestions, some ideas how I can improve my paragliding skills, just let me know. And I'm looking, other than advice, just keep trying a lot of other paraglide tracks, maybe some tips, tricks with steering. Snowed In Station by Lima, really nice feature of V16 with all these trains and anchor on them and all this logic. As you probably noticed, there's like one of the train fell off, so St. Nicholas said that if your train over 100 kilometers, they become slightly like chunky and unstable. And I believe it's true, because one of 3 my attempts, like the first train which I use, it's crashed in the tunnel. So it's weird, it's Unity, it's RNG. As of track, all parts are fine. There's like really great speed check, which basically is for the whole track, that you need enough speed to just go into the last train. I'm the best representation of the phrase jump in the last carriage. and then you need to be really lucky to get off of it, because, well, couple of my attempts I was hitting the poles of this track on the station and didn't get to the finish. But it's really nice, cool feature, it's really nice idea for the track. Waves of Grass by St. Nicholas. A lot of grass, a lot of transition on the grass. Yes, you can use off-road tires, which slightly helps, and I really love this idea of changing tires, but the part with Paraglide is where I was really confused and really bad at it, and I won't stop complaining about it until I probably at some point in my life become at least normal user of Paraglide, I don't know. But until then, well, a lot of complaining will be on this part. But as of track, if remove all Paraglides, I really enjoy it. I love off-road wheels, I love grass with them, it feels nice. And as I said, at the end, I didn't have enough skill of paragliding, so the last part you will see from another player, because, well, I didn't finish this track, my bad. Highway in Shambles by Codewalt, and this is a nice, fun, classical Codewalt track with some V16, not vibes, but features. I don't know, like not a lot of paragliding, which basically a straight line, which is great fun, doing correctly. A couple off-road elements, which also nice, and all other parts are really fun and neat with like classical Codewalt track where you can use wall ride or you can just do the normal turns. I really enjoy that Codewalt do this like option for players with different skills, with different speed, that you can do different types of different ways on this track. Really cool, really nice. Bubblegum Island by Mao and Maki. So Ronan said that it really feels, and there's a lot of elements from like Mao, and it really feels like Mao track. I believe on a stream, Maki said he did just decoration and paragliding part. The layout is from Mao. I'm just will trust of judging Ronan and more experienced guys. I just know, like, I didn't play a lot of Mao tracks, so I can't see, okay, like, this is typical Mao track. But the only thing that I know from Mao track is that he really loves some weird transitions and really strange turns, but he's not the only one who can do it. And I was surprisingly lucky to finish this track first time from my like almost first attempt, and then I was trying to improve my time, and I was needed like almost whole round just to slightly improve it, because, well, as always, I'm not really inconsistent in this. Schmerk Shirtin number 4, and yet another track for 100% of paragliding training, and this is really hard and tight. The cool feature for this track is that it has a lot of tight parts for the paragliding, and if you really good at it, you can use them and it will give you really good result in saving time. I'm not that great driver, great paraglider, so I just fly over all these obstacles, and I was like completely praying just to finish this track. But as part of the, let's say, medium to hard training for paragliding, this is a perfect track. Cyber Strike number 2 by Rory13. Well, I can say that usually Rory builds quite hard tracks, and this is not exceptions. With all this lightning, even with cars that have like headlights, I several times was confused on the track itself, on the transition itself, and especially at the end. I wish there was a sign about the checkpoint number 6. I just missed the last loop where I need to go straightforward, not to the left, because I saw the finish and I can say, okay, this is a finish, I can finish it, woohoo, and just didn't notice that it's 5 out of 6. And after that, I didn't have enough time and lucky attempts to finish it. Desert Crash by Just Maki. Really nice off-road track with a really nice logical part for the doors. I don't know, is it triggered by the player or by the train and you can't speed up, or you can and it's only on the players that it's like open up depending on your speed. So it seems like you will crash, but it's not. As of track, as you can see, I slightly struggle on it, even if it's like quite wide and you have a lot of room for small mistakes and you have a lot of time to fix them just with slightly losing your speed. But at least I finish it, and as always, I'm just lucky finishing Just Maki tracks.
Así que me gusta.
My Old Enemy Stairs by Maxi12. Well, it's trolling map. I just can't say anything about it. The only thing that it's all about the stairs, and on off-road wheels it feels slightly better than with normal one. And from my first attempt I missed the last part that after checkpoint 4 you need to go straight. There's paraglide and then you can go into the finish. I was like turning again and going by the stairs until the end. And if I'm not wrong, Ronan completely finished the whole third part of the tracks, even without checkpoints. It took him like 2-3 minutes, I guess, but it's fun. And yes, track is representing a Kung Fu Panda 2, and it was suggested by Ronan, so let me know in the comment if you agree. If not, if Maxi looked at this track, just yes or no. Escape the Unwelcome One by IOI8. Okay, so last time I believe Dapper or Jabler show the track with this hidden room, and now you can pull it out, and the main thing on the track that there's like ghost, or I know who's like the keeper of these rooms that chasing you and you need to avoid it. And for whole 5 minutes I was trying it and failing, finding the last checkpoint, which was hidden in this O room where you need to be really fast, because if you won't and if you're not really lucky you will be killed by the keeper. I probably failed 2 times in this room, so I was so happy at the end that I was finished this track in like last 3 seconds. It was so intense. It's one feature of this room, and it was really nice for me to finish this track. Seaside Skies by Swift Volta, and the part of this track is used for ZSL, like the first part without paragliding, and really fun, interesting track. And I believe that booster in the longer side where you jump over it, it's built slightly different, because now it's slightly faster and more powerful, so it can give you like half a second or 0.6 to your normal jumpy time. And the paraglide part, so the ZSL part, finishing with the first pan, but with longer version you need to do it, and well, you need to be slightly lucky to do it. As you can see, there's like finish at the end, so I just didn't do it correctly, so yeah, but still fun though. So the name of the track, it's basically the path that you need to go. I believe Froggy or Toasty said that at the end it's slightly wrong, like couple last words on this. And also I believe Just Maki and a couple other players found out cheese that you can wall rides the invisible wall, and it's save you like 5 seconds, so they finish in like 14 seconds this track. So yeah, but really fun idea of puzzle track. Of the Age by Lazy Hidna, and this is the third version of Lazy Hidna track. Like the Canyon one, I believe we played with off-road tires last showcase, and this one is built all around paraglide parts, and yet again I will be complaining that I'm really bad at paragliding and I didn't finish it because for me it was sharp. I stuck just at the beginning on 2-3 part where you need to do like 180 turn, like 2-3 or 3-2. People tried different ones, but either way they didn't help me. So that's why we watch how Lazy Hidden after this track doing it, and for him it looks so easy, so smooth, and I understand that I will probably never can do it correctly. Galactic Speedway by Realmless and Dapper Duck. A really nice decoration of these all fallen stars. I believe with volumetric lights it looks even better, but I don't like to use this because of really big FPS droppage. As of track, I wouldn't say it's really hard, it's done normal. For me, the pain point was the transition to the half pipe after the checkpoint 3. I crashed there several times because I didn't go high enough to do so. Really love that there is camera change on the transition for the checkpoint 4, because from the first person view it could be quite hard, but overall nice track, maybe slightly dark one. Lost River Sea Glider by Lexer, and I believe there's another track from Lexer and it was for the SL, but with normal road one, and this one as for Paraglide. I wouldn't say I really love it, but it's okay. From all 3 tracks that we play today, I would say this one is like on medium level, because it have wide room for your mistakes. You have a lot of time to adjust your paraglide and you can go smoothly in all these wide checkpoints. And also for the, let's say, pro players, there's risky finish inside the pipe, so you need slightly more skill to do so, and honestly I was just lucky to do this. Asparagus Twist by Didi Nana. Really interesting colors for this track, you know, but as of track I would say it's pretty decent normal one. For me there were 2 really hard elements. The first one is really long loop for checkpoint 5. I was fallen off there a couple times, and then they're like upside down half corkscrew road to the finish. If you don't have enough time you can easily fall off, and it's near the finish, so I was so yeah, for me it was quite hard part and quite hard track, but at least I still finish it. Edgemaster 27 by Armed Up Airport. And well, English is not my native language, well, probably you guessed already, so I don't have enough words to describe this track and express my feelings about it, so I will use part of Ronan's stream and his expression to describe it. So yeah, here we go.
What is...
I'm so confused right now. We have to outer wall ride this entire thing?
How?
One wheel on top?
Watch my
I hate
outer
this.
wall ride?
I hate this. I hate the idea of this.
Break? Oh,
Oh my
it's
god.
I hate this.
Me too.
Oh my
So
god.
stinky. toast mad.
Why is it in reverse?
No.
Why did you do this?
Hey,
Oh, I hate that so much.
What the hell?
I hate that so much.
Yeah, probably that's what kind of what I trying to find for this track. Arctic Vow by Ogil Games, and this is really interesting idea for the track. So from the track perspective, it's not really hard at all. It's like really basic elements and it's quite long, but the longevity of this track have its own purposes. So this is the code. All these checkpoints with numbers, this is the code for the vault with basically a risky finish or a faster finish, which you can consider as a gold medal or like after time medal or even like a new finish. And you need to figure it out almost at the end of the round. People were suggested that the code is encrypted inside of the after time, but not in after time, but inside of the gold medal time, because in the vault there is a gold. And after the, but I didn't have enough time to check it because it's quite long track. But after the round itself, I was tried offline, and yes, it's true. So the code for the wild is 125643, and if you do it correctly, it will open up and there's a risky finish. Char Avoil by Diabler, and well, for a long time we didn't saw really funky Diabler track with like new mechanics, with new features that he could find from the game, and this time here we go. So you need to drive with Paraglide itself, because you can drive on the soap with Paraglide, and I need spend way more time for this mechanic just to learn how to do it, because either I was flying above or either I was like crashing with not steering enough, because you can easily tilt on the paraglide and you will crash, lose your paraglide, and you will lose your traction. So yeah, really hard track, but really fun that Diabler found a new feature for the game. Okay guys, thanks for watching showcase number 30. I hope you enjoy it, hope you love it. So leave likes, subscribe, leave comments what your best track from showcase number 30, and hopefully see you next time. Bye.